Don't you be afraid.
Hey guys, welcome to the ANX Weekly Update, where we bring you the latest video game, anime, and movie news. I'm Unbiased Ann. I'm here with Genesis and Terrence. What's up, guys?
What up? Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Good.
I just want to let everybody know, if y'all are here to get the results from our giveaway, you're in the wrong place. No, I'm just kidding. You are in the right place. We will be picking a winner on this show. It will be recorded for all you people that think that the giveaway is fake and that we do fake giveaway.
We do not. We've done plenty before.
Plenty before.
Yeah.
So anyway, other than that, I'm good. Should I do plugs? What should I do here?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, follow us at ANX Gamecast on all social media outlets and wherever you get your favorite podcast. Speaking of your favorite podcast, ANX Gamecast is now on YouTube under AVersion TV. So if you're here right now, make sure to like the track, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can get all of the updates. Y'all ready for round one?
Yes.
Round one.
New this week. What we got? What is this? Y'all old?
Clock Tower.
I'm not old. I don't know what this is.
Doc with the Clock Tower. That's the end of Back to the Future.
The first one.
Yep, the first one. He's got a lightning strikes the clock tower, and it like provides enough energy or something, whatever, so that the car can go back in time.
Oh, okay.
Go back to 1955.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this sounds like a great movie.
It is a great movie.
It's a classic. It's a classic. True classic.
Okay.
Love it.
I probably won't ever see it, so it's all good.
No, he will never see Back to the Future.
But anyway, this is
It's in 4K now, isn't it?
No,
that's not the point.
It wasn't shot in 4K. Come on, man. Don't do that.
That's not the point. He won't see it.
I don't want to see no remasters. I got to see the stuff shot in 4K or at least high def. I mean, come on. So anyway, that's the Funko Pop. I feel like there was a name for that, but this is called a Pop Town. What it says.
Oh,
at the top.
yeah.
But I feel like the movie was Star Wars. There were movie moments.
Yeah,
Correct.
we have those.
Yeah,
too.
we got some of those. Yeah. So this is the Pop Town. Doc with Clock Tower. A bunch of Back to the Future Pops came out over the past couple of months, and I say that because ours have been slowly coming in.
I know.
I just don't understand why people can't do the whole pre-order thing correctly.
Yeah, it's weird. I thought they were all supposed to come out at the same time, but
They did.
Yeah, but
they were just back ordered.
Yeah.
A back ordered of a pre-ordered item.
Okay,
it makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's pretty dumb. Anyway, if y'all want to check out that pop, link will be down in the description below. What else do we have? Well, hold on. What do you think of the pop? Forget the movie.
That's a cool pop.
It is a cool pop.
I think it's a cool pop. I can do without the building.
No, I think that if you just have a Doc pop, people wouldn't understand. It wouldn't get the full effect. So you need the tower and you need the lightning.
Yeah, because we have other Doc Pops, but like the outfit he has on makes sense. He didn't have like a special outfit on, so you had to encapsulate that moment.
Okay.
It was a big deal. Save the clock tower. That was like a big thing right in the beginning.
Correct.
All right, Clock Tower. Anyway, it's been a long time since we did a ANX Weekly update. We've been behind. It's been at least 2 or 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, a bunch of other podcasts have come out. Ghost of Tsushima that we did with Ray from Vagabond Nerds. Shout out is available now, so y'all can go check that out. Woo! Paprika that we did with Mike B. Full review on the movie. We did that. That's available now. You can go check that out if you like anime. So we got something for the PS4 gamers. We got something for the anime fans. What else do we have? Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time. So we did our first impressions on that game with Mike B as well.
Yep.
And again, all these people are here. They're like, oh, y'all know we're here for the giveaway. We need the results. Let's go ahead and do the results right now. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so here is the inside scoop of our podcast network on YouTube. We use something called Tube Buddy. This is not a sponsored Tube Buddy something. It's just we found it and it's cool and it works well. It allows us to choose a winner for a giveaway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to that video. We got the little TubeBuddy extension here. There is a button to pick a winner. We're gonna click that. All right. We're gonna choose from all comments. That's what we're gonna do.
I'm nervous.
So what I will say before I do this, it is totally random. If you did not answer the question of the week and your comment comes up, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I mean, that was part of the rules. You had to answer.
No, you're right.
The question of the week, right?
That's correct.
I'm just saying, you can't just get on here. I mean, not to call anybody out, but somebody jumped in and was like, hey, what do I got to do to win? And that's what the comment was.
Yeah, no.
No.
Gotta follow the rules.
So anyway, this first person that comes up will get their choice of a digital copy of Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, or the $60 PlayStation Network card. Second place winner gets whatever's left, whatever the first person didn't choose.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Terrence, you ready? You just quiet over there.
Yeah, it's new for me. Yeah, I've been gone for a while on my journey.
All right. Yeah.
Roll. Okay.
And the winner is the Gaming Sinister. And his favorite anime apparently is Dragon Ball Z.
Cool.
Rock the Dragon. So congratulations to the Gaming Sinister. I will be in touch. You get to choose between one of the two. And who gets to choose the second? Let's find out. What happened to the drum roll? Universe. What is that? J. Jorel?
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. And his favorite anime is Seven Deadly Sins. You was always on here talking about Seven Deadly Sins.
I mean, it's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Okay.
Cool. Those are the winners.
So anyway, congratulations to you two again. We will be in touch. Now, if someone doesn't respond back, and I know they will.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but if they don't, then maybe we'll just roll this over to another giveaway.
Yeah.
So now hold on. I should have done this a little bit sooner. Everyone watching, I know what it is. They're like, oh, we got time to unsubscribe from these people because we didn't win. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know why? We got a big giveaway coming up soon. Hopefully, if GameStop comes through in the clutch, shout out. We may be doing a giveaway for Xbox Series X. So you can go ahead and unsubscribe if you want to, but just know that that's coming. Hopefully, the second week in November. Once we get our hands on them, I'm not going to actually do a giveaway until I get my hands on that second box.
Right, just in case
that
something happens,
my order gets canceled or something like that. So all you people thinking about unsubscribing right now, don't do that. Just wait around. Check out some of the videos. Check out the network. Just keep supporting us so we can keep giving you cool giveaways. Y'all ready to get back to the news?
Yes.
Let's see. All right. So anyway, that was that. Question of the week. What other giveaways would you like us to do? I mean, we just talked about Xbox Series X. I don't think anybody can come up with anything bigger than that, gaming related. But anything else? Something small, a game, a controller, a headset, something. We're trying to stay digital, keep costs down, and it can appeal to more people across the world.
Yeah.
But put your answers down in the comment section below. And one last bit of news. First impressions for Star Wars Squadrons. That is out now on YouTube. Go check it out and give it the thumbs up. Y'all ready for round two?
Yes.
Round two.
Dennis, you always quiet over there.
My journey.
Man, get out of here, man.
My journey.
Your journey. Come on, man. I think that was another episode that you're referring to.
It was a continuation.
Okay. Anyway, we got some new games coming out in the next week, so we want to go over them. Space Crew.
No, sir.
Uh-oh. No. So we just starting off with no's all the way around. Okay. So here's my deal. And I want to specifically Paramount makes Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
This is a message out to you all. I'm glad y'all doing new stuff with Picard and all this other stuff. Man, y'all waited too long, man. This stuff should have been done a long time ago. What I say is this is like a direct spoof of Star Trek. And when there's a spoof like a TV show on Fox, spoofing.
Oh yeah.
And it
was the dude who did Family Guy.
Yeah, it was a movie. It was Tim Allen.
Who?
Tim Allen.
No, you're talking about the movie. There is a
there's a TV show also?
A TV show.
A TV show with the dude who's the producer of Family Guy. And
Seth.
Yes.
Whatever.
So he had his like parody of it. It's decent.
Oh, okay.
But it was comedy.
It was comedy.
And it's like the whole time Star Trek just wasn't around. So this one, you can see by the outfit that it's Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's Jean-Luc Picard.
Right. And then the dude, the alien guy's named Leonard. I mean, come on. And then at the end, he just happened to say Next Generation.
Yes.
And
this was goofy. It just did not look good to me.
Because even when it started off, it was like Stardate. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a Star Trek spoof. And I think there's been some Star Trek games that come out recently, but I think they need more. They need more and more Star Trek stuff. I think they went in the way of the movies, and it was just like, that just didn't really work out. Like it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great either. We need more episodes. We need more games, like high quality games, and this stuff needs to go away. So you gonna be playing this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me. Let's get to the next game. Monster Truck Championship Sunday.
No.
Right? Isn't that what they say?
No.
Yeah.
So here's my question about this game. One, I'm not exactly sure that there is a is there an audience out there for this? I'm sure there's still people into monster trucks, but is there a big enough crowd out there to make a game out of it?
I don't know.
I think this may appeal to two groups.
Okay.
Group number one, if you truly love monster truck.
Okay.
And then small children who parents aren't able to decide what they want to get them, but they want to get them something PC friendly. And so they get them this
PG friendly,
and so they get them this monster truck so they can roll over stuff.
Okay.
There wasn't much to this. I mean, it just wasn't good. I can't even say like, there's some that we saw, remember, and I was like, oh my god, it was so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like
so car games.
This is just like meh.
Yeah, monster truck's all about that. Now it did have your ability to customize your car.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I like.
And tires and put everything on.
But this ain't right up your alley. Don't they do this like every day? Where you from?
No.
So so let me ask this serious question there, because I used to catch monster trucks on TV back in the 90s on the weekends.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna say. Like, does anybody even still watch this? Or
no, I already said that. My next thing is I don't remember them racing.
Yeah.
And this one, like, you could race.
You could. Basically, they'd have like all the cars, like a row of cars of old trash cars.
Yeah.
And then they'd have two
junkyard
cars, and they'd have two.
Oh yeah.
And then they would speed up, and then they'd roll over.
Oh, I do remember the 1-on-1, but this was like a race, like with 6, 7, 8.
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. So I guess they had to do something though.
Change it
you
up.
Just doing the tricks up a wall, going real slow. I don't think that will be.
That's not enough to save it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So you playing it?
Nope.
No.
Sunday. Yeah, no.
Still didn't save it. Yep.
I'm good. Amnesia Rebirth. This is the one you was acting like. Was this?
I like the jump scares.
Yes.
I do like the jump scares, but since it's all jump scares, and I still need a story, even if the story is a B quality.
But the graphics was so bad, and the mechanics and the way they move looks kind of.
So, a lot of the games that are like this, like Amnesia, and like the other one we have with your lighter, and you have to go and you don't have any weapons. They had the trilogy that came out just a couple months ago, about 6 months ago, where you're in a mental hospital, and a lighter doesn't really do it for me. So this is probably going to be really story driven, and I don't mind having a decent story, but I need you to have something if I need to whack somebody in the head with, and I didn't think you got it.
Well, I mean, I played Siren. I liked Siren. And it was the same thing. You just in them, they dump you off in the woods or something in the woods trying to get you, and then you got like a match. Yeah, and you got to find your out. And I was that game was dope to me, but that was a PS2 game. I think I would go out on a limb and say that they have better graphics than this.
Well, I think it's more for the jump scares, and with jump scares, sometimes the graphics aren't great. It's just about the hideous looking thing jumping up out at you.
Yeah, I just think it's a reach because Halloween is coming up, so they just
because the game comes out on 20th. Yeah,
something like that.
And was there any gameplay? It looked like
it was all gameplay.
It's all gameplay.
Oh, that was the gameplay.
Yeah, there's just no. Like I said, there's no weapons. There's nothing.
Oh, okay.
They showed them with the lighter and like some kind of compass watch looking handheld thing.
Go into a different reality or so whatever,
and that's it.
But most matches will burn your hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's unrealistic. And nothing blew it out. Unrealistic.
Yeah, it had potential for sure. I think.
Not for me.
Especially at the end when it's like, bah. Oh, sorry, jump scare. Bah.
What? What? So is it gonna be a yes or no? That's the question. Still a no.
Still a no.
No.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me. Remothered broken porcelain.
I don't even understand what's happening here. I mean, I get it. Like, it looks like she went to like not a military school, but like one where you're
like an all girl school.
Like, yeah, you acted up, so you're going off to some boarding school.
Yeah.
And I guess these two young girls developed some sort of relationship.
Got to know each other, if you know what I mean.
But then it seemed like that one girl like flipped the script, and she was like kind of
cuckoo,
like, or something. Yeah. Oh no! But then it went back to them like having their little relationship.
What a fake piano.
Wow.
So I mean, I was fine with their relationship in the beginning. But then they showed the scary, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
and that part looked really good. And let me put it this way, the graphics look pretty good from what they did show us.
Yeah.
Then they got to the scary, which was fine, but they didn't like explain any of the scary. It was just these weird images and weird scenes, and then it went right back to them two and their relationship. So it's like they were really trying to sell these two girls in a relationship together.
Yeah.
It's trying to sell a relationship.
And I was just like, I need more substance than you just trying to sell me the relationship.
Correct, because the title is Remothered. So where is the remothered?
Right.
Where does that happen?
So
no, the broken porcelain I could see because the two girls are, I guess, broken by standards since they've both been placed in the school. But where is the remothered portion? Yeah,
I don't. It's so. This is what I would say. I know you like the scary.
Yes.
And the scary in here look better than the scary in
Amnesia.
In
yes,
Amnesia,
agreed.
Right? So if it is something that's part of like the Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, which I have, then I would try it.
Okay.
I wouldn't spend any money on this.
Right.
No.
But I would try it. What you got?
If it is part of the past, I'll try it. But I tried. I don't know how long I'd play it.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure once we were to delve off into it, it would at least give us something on what the cuckoo portion was about.
Yeah.
Right.
So what about you?
I mean, I agree. If it was already included, then I would be down.
Free.
I wouldn't really want you to like go buy it.
No. So like I said, the graphics and just the scary part of it actually did kind of look scary. And so, kind of, it made me want to figure out what was going on.
Right.
It was just enough. Any less, and I would have been like, nah, I'm good.
Right. Yep.
It was just enough to be like, okay, what's going on here? Like, I really would like to know because y'all gave us really nothing in the trailer. Next game. Oh my goodness. This is another one.
G.I. Joe.
Real American hero.
I do like the comic book style, like how they did it. I thought that was really creative.
And they tell it from two different aspects, good and evil.
Yeah, but outside of that, I was just kind of like this. I don't know.
They need to stop. They need to give it up. Like
what up?
G.I. Joe as a whole. I mean, this is another monster truck rally thing. It's like, is this still a thing? Do people still like G.I. Joe? Is that like it's still a household name? Like, I don't really think so, man.
They're still making action figures.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're like over 38, like, I mean, under 38, like you probably are like, who? Yeah. Like I've heard of G.I. Joe.
I'm under 38.
Did you play G.I. Joe?
Play with G.I. Joes?
Yeah.
I believe so. And I saw that they had an animated series when I was little.
Okay, so
they used to come on, I don't remember when it came on. I just remember it came on early in the morning.
Look, and the movies were dope. The movies were dope. They usually were set in 4 parts or whatever. In the last,
not them newer movies. Well, no, I'm sorry. Well, what was the movie that had one of the Wayans brothers in it?
Oh no, Marlon, no,
no, we can't.
No, I think he died off in the first one.
Yeah. Or something like that. Yeah.
Because remember it had Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
And then the second one had The Rock and
yeah.
So
I need to give this up, man.
Yeah. Well, hold on. So I'm not talking about the live action. I'm talking about the animated stuff.
Yeah.
Because that does, I know you want to keep it going, but your selection of people you chose was kind of. Now I still did like the Snake Eye and the Snake Eye and his nemesis
You know why? Because they need to give it up. That's why you forgot.
No, just because
it's not memorable. It's not good. They need to stop it.
I never played G.I. Joe, so I don't know. I just know G.I. Joe.
I used to have all the G.I. Joes when I was a kid. Now they're probably tore up, broken somewhere. Because, at that time, you had your little carrying case. You put your little G.I. Joe man.
Yeah, I remember that, but
Yeah.
But yeah, and the TV show, now I say I watched it, but I was a kid. TV show corny as I don't know what. So.
What now about today's standard?
It was corny back then. With the little moral little message at the end of each show, and it was corny back then.
With Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah. So anyway, about this game, it had some kind of weird. At first, it looked like cel shaded graphics, but then it looked like 3D graphics. Then it looked like a cel shaded 3D hybrid. So I didn't really know what was going on. I will say that the comic book aspect of it was kind of cool, but when you get these games like this, it's just really showing like a low budget game. Instead of having a full CGI cutscene, they just do it with images, right? I think it fit.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's gonna be a no for me.
I'm gonna buy it.
What?
I am.
Huh?
But you were questioning me about another game that we hadn't got to yet. But you gonna buy this? Okay.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, no. All right, y'all ready for the next game? Oh, Cloud Punk.
Okay, I kind of like this.
What?
Yeah, there
Stop
was
lying to the people.
Serious. No, there was something about this that I was like, "What's going on?" I don't know anything about it.
I can see what she's saying because it's like when you got to the end, he was like, "Why is this box ticking?"
Man, that was so whack.
No, but I don't know any. I've never even heard of this. Okay,
I don't.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
There was something about it that I was kind of like, "What's happening here?"
It's the delivery.
Delivering packages.
Yeah.
No, I know, but he's like, "Don't ask any questions. Don't do this. Don't do that." And she gets some like computerized program in her little car, and I don't know. I just
that's all she could afford, but it seemed like she kind of knew who the program was.
I just was like, I just want to see a little bit more of this.
The graphics were
terrible.
They were terrible.
Yeah,
but like you said, it's that little piece that you're like,
Yeah, what is this?
Not for me. It's a big no for me. Like big no. What you got?
No.
You know we're doing podcasts, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy it, but I'm just saying, like, if it was included in the thing, the Xbox monthly, whatever.
All right, as soon as we wrap this up, I'm going to look for it. I don't know if it's out yet, but
yeah, I just want to see it for a second.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
All right. So anyway, last thing that this reminded me of was I don't remember the specific names of the city, but the Star Wars episode 1 and 2, was it 2? Maybe 2, where they're flying around the city. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. So,
not Back to the Future Part 2, where they fly in the air
never
around
seen
the
it.
city.
Never,
okay,
never seen it. All right, Torchlight. We were talking about trying to figure out what game to play this week. I've never played Torchlight, but when the first one came out, everybody was like, "This is dope," and I was like, "Okay." And obviously, it was some kind of dope because now they made a third one. So I think they did. I don't want to say a good job because this little cartoony looking monster stuff is not me, but I think they did a good job of trying to sell that because that's like the extent of their graphics. I don't think they can get into more detail because it's a lower budget game, right? So I don't think they can get into more detailed monsters and enemies. So they're trying to actually sell us the more cartoony style, instead of trying to make it seem serious and then have cartoon monsters, which we see a lot of. So anyway, Dungeon Crawler, it's been a while since I played one. All the ones that we've been reviewing lately on the weekly update is like more 8-bit style.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And I'm like, no, 32-bit style, something like that. So I would try this.
I would. It's a dungeon crawler. I like dungeon crawlers. And it had a nice selection of characters.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of try to tell you which each one, like the robotic one is out for gold and money, and then the other two or three had their own personality and what they were doing in the dungeon crawler. So it looked really good. It really depends on what it comes out on for me. In order for me to.
But you got all the systems.
Yeah, but if it's PC.
But you got all the systems.
But you prefer to play this on a certain.
It's Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
I prefer to play it on Switch. Because it's not a graphically challenged game, and I could take it with me. Okay. I take my Switch with me. So, yeah.
So, just because it's not on Switch, you're not going to play it?
If it comes on the system, probably not. Unless this is $20, then I'll play it.
Well, it's definitely not a $60 game.
No.
I'd be surprised,
No, I didn't think so.
But so what you got?
No.
What?
I don't like that aerial view thing. I've said
top
that
view.
You need to
top
play.
Down.
You need to play it one time.
What?
Top down.
What like when you're looking and they're all like, I don't like that. No, I've said it before. I don't like it.
Yeah, but it's native to this style of game, though. Like,
I mean,
it's
dungeon crawlers. Yeah,
it's specifically made for this type of game. Like I said, for me, other types of game that adapted, but it's like a shooting game or something, I'm not down with that.
Right.
But dungeon crawler, yeah.
The Diablos, they usually are top down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we got one yes and 2 no's.
Yep.
Okay. Tears of been so long since we watched the trailer. Avia.
Yeah, I think it was Avia.
It's like something you would play.
Yeah, I would play it. Yeah,
but it's not on. It's not gonna be on Switch. No, I don't know what's gonna be on. I'm just joking. So here's what I would say about this. The music was dope. Cutscenes were dope. The battle system looked dope because it looked grid based.
Yes,
it looked like a grid style turn based RPG.
Correct.
So I'm down with that all day. Everything else in the middle, like when you walking around town and stuff, that looked horrible. It looked terrible. So maybe it's a situation where it's not a whole lot of running around. Yeah. You can get straight into the battles because all that stuff looked whack. Everything else looked okay. Now, I'm not going to say it just looked so awesome, but it looked okay. Stuff when you were actually running around with your character looked bad. What you got?
Yeah. I mean, I would play it. I didn't really care about the running around because I don't really like I don't like the going and do you want to buy 6 apples to put in everybody's pack so when they go and win a battle they have an apple to eat, so they can restore their health. That whole portion, but everything else looked pretty good, and the story, how it started off. And like the drawing, how it was drawn, I really liked that.
I really like the art style for sure. But this one also looked like what y'all call top down. It was like looking down on stuff.
Usually it's not like a top down, but it's like that half and half. So it's like it's like a side top down ish.
Well, kind of like I was about to cuss. 3 Houses.
No, that was all like you were level, right?
No.
No, it was a half and half. There were some times, right, when you were walking around, but then it would. I thought, well, whatever.
Well, the battle system was top down.
Okay,
but you could twist it and turn it to where you could kind of see.
I see what you're saying. Yes, I did notice that. So it looked okay. I mean, it was all right. I did like the art style. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say no, and this is why I'm gonna say no. We know we got 3 Houses. Which I'm not necessarily trying to go back to, but I would just assume that there's another grid-based RPG out that I can play that's my mainstream title versus playing this kind of more low-budget game. So, what you got? You say yes?
Yes.
No.
Okay. What you laughing? It's a low-budget game.
I didn't laugh. I won't say it's low budget. I'll say it's an indie.
It's low budget. Indie ain't got no high-budget games. That's not how that works. Yes. Next.
This one had beautiful music. I will say that.
So, go ahead.
But I also, just from watching you play this before, and I think most games do this, but the preview made it look like there was way more going on than what's really happening.
Oh, it can go down. No, don't get me wrong. It can go down. When it goes down, it goes down. I'm
just saying it's another top level, top down, whatever, where you're looking down and you're doing stuff, but it made it look like there was like a war and like all this stuff. I'm like, I don't remember all that.
No, it goes down. You just didn't watch long enough.
Okay.
So we usually don't even review PC games on here, but like this is one I grew up on, period. Like third PC game I ever played was this.
Well, the music was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong. This one here with the guns and all that, it goes that deep into more recent history with guns and things of that. Because when you're showing people, you're showing they got the samurai on here, but then you got people with guns too. It's an RTS, real-time strategy game, but it's not just strategy like you get on the console, but it's like you actually have to go get your resources. You have to actually go build your houses and build your temples and build your barracks, and do it before other people do and come attack you and kill you.
Pretty much.
Have you ever played Age of Empires before?
No, because it came out at the same time of a couple other PC games. So I
just always saw it on a phone, but I know you play on the PC.
Yeah, no, the stuff on the phone and stuff, I don't think is anything like this.
Not to this level. No.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of like a
watered down, watered down version.
I got you.
Yeah. So this is a yes for me. So what this is the definitive edition. So it's a 4K remastered. That's what this is. And I played the second one, 4K remastered that came out last year, and it turned out really good. So I would assume this one would turn out even better because it's a newer game that they're remastering in 4K. Again, I just don't want to get to the guns. I'm fine with the bow and arrow on the horse and the swords, and the clubs and all that. The guns. It's like, okay. So anyway, that's a yes for me.
Nope.
No.
Okay. This is the one I was talking about earlier, man. NHL 21. You seem like you didn't want to play it, but you're going to play the other game. Okay. All right.
So I like how they did this trailer. They did it almost like a documentary.
I didn't like it at all.
I liked his voiceover.
They did a hype track. It was a hype.
But it seemed like it was hype. It made me want to go watch hockey. It didn't make me want to play the game.
Right. I have no interest in playing a hockey game.
And hockey games are fun.
But I do like how they did the docu. I like how they did the trailer.
I haven't played one recently, but I remember
the ones that It almost every one that I've ever played was fun. One of my favorite one was like Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey 98 for the 64.
Yeah,
like it was dope, and I think they made like a Blitz. I think it was called NHL Hits. It was like Blitz. It was like an arcade style hockey game. I played that on the GameCube. It was pretty dope too. So the reason I didn't like this is because, it was just a strange dynamic where they're showing all this swag with the graphics, and you got this guy who admittedly in the documentary, quote unquote, admits that he can barely speak English, and then they start playing all this hip hop kind of music in the background, and I was like, this just doesn't mesh.
Well, Ovechkin has been and he's been in the game a while, so
and he's old.
God, here you go with this old crap.
He old. You see all this gray hair right here on the screen.
Everybody's old to him.
Yeah, yeah. So
I'm just saying he don't got that many more years to play.
Well, I think that
he's an old NHL player.
That's kind of what he came in the league. That's what they were kind of trying to say. Is he came in the league and by the time, because the Capitals won not this year but last year, and they kind of said that they didn't ever think he would win, and he won. And then how much he's done for, and they even kind of show like the little youth up in the crowd showing how he played. So I thought it was well done.
Oh, it was well made.
But the hip hop stuff, that was when he first came in. I'm pretty sure 15 years later that, a lot of the culture around pop culture, so that's not.
No, I'm saying I don't know about him and hip hop. I'm saying this trailer had hip hop music in it.
Correct.
It didn't have nothing and it didn't match with anything he was saying. His swag, his look, his accent, his age, like it didn't fit at all. Like it made no sense. I think this is they did that with one of the latest golf games that came out. And they try to put all this hip hop and they try to put a rapper in a commercial for a golf game. Yo, that's not hip hop. Like hip hop heads ain't out here watching golf. Hip hop people are not out here watching hockey. But you're trying to appeal to their audience, and that's what threw me off. It's just like this. You got to stop doing that. I'm just saying. It just turned me all the way off because it didn't fit. It didn't go. It didn't make any sense, and it didn't make me want to play the game.
So is he like? I mean, I've definitely heard of him, obviously, but he's like one of the best.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's like we're making an entire trailer all about you. Like I want, I feel like other hockey players are probably like, "Hello."
Yeah. So he was like just one of the best hockey players, but then he could never win a championship.
Okay.
And then he finally won one last year, and then he went out drinking drunk everywhere for like.
I remember watching it last year when they won.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that guy's missing a tooth.
Probably 2 or 3.
Yeah, and he never got it replaced. Which why would you if you're just gonna get knocked out again?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because they don't fight like most people. They just stand there and punch each other.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
So like I said, the game itself, simulation, it's gonna be a no for me.
Maybe.
What you got?
Nope.
No. So no, and a maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
WTF.
Yeah.
Mario Kart Live home circuit. I heard about it. It was all in the news a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was. And now I finally got to sit down and watch the trailer. And the first part of the trailer, I didn't know what was going on. Then it was like, okay, I see. So they literally, I'm assuming this game comes with this car, remote control car that has a camera on it. And let me take that back. I'm not even exactly sure if it's a remote control car because it seems like you put these markers down and you make a course, and I'm wondering if it automatically drives that course, or are you actually driving the course yourself? Because if you get off track with a remote control car, like you can't just hit the reset button like you can on Mario Kart, and the car just comes back onto the track. Like you have to get up, walk over there, and put it back down. So the way they showed it at the end of the trailer was like you make your own custom track, and then. So I'm thinking it's following that pre-guided thing, like the stupid Roomba things that vacuum your carpet.
Yeah.
Right. I think you can program it just to go here, make a left, come back, go forward, and then come back. So I'm wondering if that's the case.
I think this was like a good idea. I mean, I think the idea is good, but my thing is like, what if you don't have space for stuff like this? Like, some people don't. And
Nintendo is a Japanese company. I've never been to Japan. I don't know how big their houses is, but everything we see.
No, we've heard they're small.
Everything's small.
Because they're small.
Right. Well, okay. Yeah. So it's just like, I don't even know where they would have room for this.
Well, and does it run on carpet? I mean.
Right. It's just showing a hardwood floor. How does it perform on carpet? So I guess you got to get one and check it out. So what you think about it?
So it lost me. And I believe the concept is
Concept is dope.
But I feel like it's outdated. The whole camera car. I think that this would have been better. Not on the Switch, but maybe another Nintendo system. But it lost me once I saw the little car, and then once the another kid came with another car, I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much these cost. Should have looked that up. But it comes with a car and a camera on it.
That's probably what's going to cost because it has the camera.
So this is what I will say. I think I was talking about it on previous episode about the PSVR. I do believe this is something that might not catch on at all because of the stuff we talked about.
Yeah.
And it's going to be worth a lot of money.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that because you remember they came out with the cardboard kit where you turn your Switch into.
But you can still go buy those at the store. Like they didn't like stop production and you can't go get them no more.
I think that you'll still be able to get the cars. I don't want the cars with camera. It just depends on how much they cost.
That's what I'm saying. We've seen stuff happen before where they put out something and they thought it was going to be big and it flopped and they stopped production immediately and didn't make no more. So they only made, 10,000 of something and then 1,000 got lost as far as people who bought it, and another 3,000 got tore up, and then now you can't find it.
I think they're just gonna miss a huge audience here because some people do not have the room for something like this. Yeah.
And I'm also wondering, like, so they show bananas and they show stuff. So I'm assuming that if I hit your car with something, that your car would just slow down. Obviously, it doesn't flip upside down and do all of that. I'm trying to figure out what happens with your physical car when something happens to you in the game. They didn't really show that.
And they didn't. And then if there's only 2 cars, we saw more characters than 2 cars.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that play out as well? Mm-hmm. Is this car just the basically track setter, and then everything else is basically still in game?
Mm-hmm. What I will.
Do you have to buy another game, or do you use your same?
No, you gotta have your own game in your own car.
No. What I'm saying is, do you have to buy another Mario Kart game, or do you use the same cart and then you buy the car?
Oh, I don't know. It says Mario Kart Live. I don't know. It might be a free download for all we know as far as the software.
Correct. You may just have to go out and buy the car.
Yeah. So what I will say about the car, image right here on the screen, pretty dope.
I mean, yeah, that looks cool.
Like I would get that just by itself, just to have something cool to sit on the shelf.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Now with the camera, I'm not sure if I'm trying to pay $100 for it.
Right.
But anyway, it's a no for me, but yes on the collectability of the item.
It's a no.
No.
I
mean, no, yes. No on the game, yes on the collectability. That's pretty cool.
All right. Pretty sure that was the last game.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. So everybody out there, if y'all want to check out these games, links down in the description below. Man, we're running long today. Y'all ready for round 3?
Yes.
Round 3.
Yes.
What is this? Who is this? Everybody. Who's this on the screen?
It's your story.
Whose story is this?
It's yours.
It's not yours?
You put this together.
All right. So that's Logic. I don't want to say the rapper because apparently he retired from rapping. He don't rap no more. Yeah. This came out like earlier this year or late last year or something. I don't know.
Okay.
So former rapper, I guess. I don't know. Retired rapper. First off, he spent $220,000 on a Pokemon card. The most rare Pokemon card that's out there. It was the Pikachu Illustrator card from Japan. I think only like 39 were made, and I think 4 or 5 got graded finally, and there was like 4 that was graded at a level 9 and 1 that was at like a perfect mint condition Illustrator card. And he bought it for $220,000. So that's the news story.
That's insane.
I mean, I guess if I made millions of dollars too, I might go and do that too.
I guess.
So he was big.
I don't know about big, but he was definitely very popular. He ain't got no Eminem money.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you weren't out that long, and now you're done?
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's a lot of money to spend on a card.
And as far as and not only that, but apparently he spent $23,000 on a box for the base set of Pokemon.
Maybe he was a good investor,
Maybe.
like 50, and got some life, bought some life water or whatever. But that's a lot of money regardless to spend on one card in a box.
Yeah. And here's the deal about the box he bought. So I have all of the base set cards, and they're not worth that much money anymore. They're still worth a lot. They're not worth nothing. But Pokemon trading card game is weird. Every gen that comes out, all the previous gens are banned. So the cards are just worth money in real time. So if you get that super strong card people are currently using in tournaments, you can make hundreds of dollars or more depending on how many you got, right? But the stuff that came out before is worth pennies now.
Yeah.
Really?
So him spending $23,000. So I think the rarity of having a full sealed box of Pokemon cards from the base set, from the original set, that's what was worth $23,000. There's nothing in that box that's going to recoup any of that money because it wasn't even a first edition box set that he opened. So he got on there and he just started opening them up. So it's he said you only live once. I was like, okay, respect.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't do it. And maybe it's different for me because again, I have the full base set I have every card from the base set, so I wouldn't need to do this. And I don't know how old he is, but I think he's, I don't want to say a lot younger than me, but he's much younger than me. So there's no telling how old he was when the base set came out. He might have been 6. So he wasn't like into collecting or, parents try not to buy 6-year-olds, expensive cars because they just tear them up.
Yep.
Pretty much. So I was in middle school when that stuff came out. So I got them. I collected them and I took care of them. So I still got them. So anyway, $220,000 for a card.
That's insane.
I guess my only question is, how much is the car actually worth? Because how they do this is, I think he actually bought the car for like $188,000, but then there's like a 20% fee that goes towards the seller, and that bumped it up to the $220,000. So, is the car worth $220,000?
Probably not.
Well, I mean, if the only way you can get the car is through one of these like high kind of auctions, and you got to give the 20% to the seller, then I guess it is.
Whatever.
No? I'm just wondering, was there anybody else bidding?
Well, I'm pretty sure once it hit that level, it was probably maybe 1 or 2 people. Because I
think it's just good publicity. I don't. Last time I heard about Logic was when he retired. And the last time I heard I've heard about Logic maybe 3 times in the past year. He retired, and before that, I think he came out with a song with Eminem. And before that, I think it was Joe Budden saying that he's like the worst rapper ever. Which Joe Budden really don't have room to talk.
Right.
So
okay,
like,
Joe.
Yeah, you like the worst rapper in Slaughterhouse, but okay. Anyway, so yeah, it could just be good publicity.
Okay.
So you don't have nothing old that you would spend that kind of if you had the money.
No.
Nothing from your childhood that you like, man, I really want that, and now I don't hit the lotto. I got $100 million in the bank.
It was nothing. I mean, there's things that I would want to get now, but nothing from my past. It was that. No.
What about you? That Barbie dream house and the pink convertible?
Oh, I can't foresee, and maybe it's because like that $220,000 is so, like, that's so much money. Like, I can't even fathom spending that on a Barbie dream house. It would be cool to have a Barbie dream house, but
actually, I'm looking at this $226,000.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. If I had it, I would do it.
No.
If I had it, I'm not gonna save up to do it. But if I did for the Illustrator card, yeah.
See, and that's the thing. I never, even when I was younger, for Pokemon card, we didn't have Pokemon cards. We had Garbage Pail. But anyway, I was never into the trading card, baseball, basketball, any of that. Because keep them in pristine condition. The comics I was.
But that could be comic book. Superman #1.
I still would.
Superman 1. You would get that. Stop lying.
No, I wouldn't.
You would get it. If you had $100 million in the bank, you'll go get Superman 1.
Oh, $100 million?
That's what I said. If you had the money.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would go get from your childhood? You would get Superman 1.
No, I probably have 5 cars.
Okay, but I wouldn't. Dude, if you hit the lotto, I'm making you go buy Superman 1. You ain't got nothing to say about it.
I'm not buying I'm not buying any trading cards. I'm not buying any comic books. Because now you can pretty much get everything digital. So why would I want to get that at all?
Because it's not. It's not about reading it. That's not what it's about. It's a collection. It's like a high price item that's going to go up in value.
So I'm not a collector.
It's going to go up in value. So you're going to be able to.
That's like the dilemma for me. I'm not a collector.
So like 6 years from now, when you turn 70, you'll be able to sell it for even more.
You're a little off there.
Yeah, a lot off, but okay.
Okay. Anyway, next story. Whose story is this?
My story.
Why are we looking at this awful game?
I enjoyed it.
It was bad.
I enjoyed it, and a lot of people enjoyed it. But
for real? Because your story tells a different story.
Well, no, my story says there was a playthrough, and at the time it peaked, there was 218,000 people, and then once the game was done, it just kind of fell off because once you finish the main story, or finish all of the other extra chapters or whatever, it doesn't really leave much to be done. And so, what we were told was, okay, Spider-Man's coming pretty quickly. And he'll have some extra story, and Hawkeye is after him. But they haven't really. The game isn't long enough for you to sit on your hands and play it and wait. This is not Borderlands 3. Once you play through it, there's not a lot to be done after that doing the story. So what's happened is it's dropped off drastically, and people are wondering what are you going to do, because what they said, Crystal Dynamics said when the game first came out, that they were going to constantly be putting out new content.
Mm-hmm.
And that hasn't happened. And so because of that, and I see it's always updating on my system, but nothing new.
That's not a good look.
No.
Well, it wasn't a good look anyway, but okay. That's a dig at the graphics, but okay.
It did well. But once you play through it.
Now what I will say is this is like way better than that other comic book game we played last year or year before. Ultimate Alliance 3. It's way better than that game. And we reviewed that. It's out there on Spotify. So go check it out. Pre-YouTube days. So it was way better than, am I wrong? Where's the lie? It was way better than that game.
Different look altogether.
It don't matter. It was better. It don't matter what it looked like. It was a better game.
I didn't say that. That's your
okay. So you just don't have an opinion on it.
I didn't say nothing.
I'm asking you.
I said I'm not gonna say it was. It's a different style of game.
Which one is better? Which one would you recommend somebody to play?
Play both.
Don't play both. Actually, don't play either one of them. This game, it's not a lot. I mean, you just gotta be like a super like comic book fan to like fully enjoy this. It's similar to the Rogue Squadron that we reviewed. It's like if you're not like fully like into comic books and stuff, you're not really gonna like this game. You're not gonna be able to play this game for very long. You're not gonna get much out of it, right? And it still did throw me off with the voiceovers. We talked about that before. But new content, I'm wondering if they get just delayed because this is gonna be on PS5. So maybe they're holding it until the PS5 version comes out, or they're still like actively trying to fix up and work the PS5. Because I saw when I booted up NBA 2K21, different company, but they talked to one of the producers and whatever of the game, and he was like, yeah, we're happy about the launch on PS4, but we're still working and trying to finish up the PS5 version. I'm wondering if they're just spending all their resources trying to make sure the PS5 version is legit. And maybe that's why they haven't come out with anything.
Could be.
Yeah, but that's never the story they give you.
No, they'll give you something else, or they just won't tell you anything.
Yeah. I mean, and they told us. I mean, they're diligent. I mean, diligently trying to, because they want to change some things so that when they add more missions and more story to it, because the way it ended, I don't know if you finished it or not.
Heck no, and never will. So
when it ended,
but you about to spoil it for everybody listening.
No, I'm not. It gave you a lot of pieces to kind of think about. So, I mean, no, I ain't spoiling it.
Okay, no spoilers today. Spoiler free. So at the end, Captain America died. No, I don't know. I have no clue. I just made that up.
So yeah. So hopefully, because there's supposed to be 4.
4 DLCs or 4?
3 to 4 new characters.
New characters.
The Hawkeye we know of, Spider-Man for the
PS5,
PS4 or 5, and then Ant-Man.
Oh, your favorite.
My favorite.
Yeah. All right, they're going to have to come harder than that. And my thing is, Spider-Man is not that big a deal for me because you already had a whole Spider-Man game, and you're coming out with a whole Miles Morales game, and it comes with a remastered version of Spider-Man. And I haven't played the Miles Morales, but both of those games are better than this. So I
like the Spider-Man game.
So putting Spider-Man in this as an exclusive is like whatever. Because you have your own dedicated Spider-Man game that's better than this. So whatever.
Yeah, I'm ready for Spider-Man and the Hawkeye. So and Ant-Man. Because I want to see how the other characters play, how they play, what their play style is, what their supers are.
I just hate that Square Enix's name is on this. That's all. That's the only thing I hate. Because I know your store said Crystal Dynamics, so it's good that their name is being put out there instead of Square Enix. So I don't really know what Square Enix did on here. Maybe the graphics, or maybe there's just a story. But I just hate that their name is on this. So anyway, you ready for the next story?
Yes.
What is this? I thought we were done with this. So you left, and we were still doing this kind of stuff, and you came back.
And
Maybe it's your fault.
No,
you sparked this.
No, because I don't even own my copy anymore. So.
You did this.
So Animal Crossing came out with there's a Halloween event going on.
Okay.
And it's still going on. It started October 1st, I think, lasting all month. And basically there are a lot of decorations that you can purchase in the store or Nook's Cranny. You can either purchase them or you can
build them or something. Right.
You'll get them from your little people on your island. You can get recipes to make stuff. And so you can decorate your island. They also sell candy in Nook's Cranny. You can get one piece of candy every single day.
Oh.
And apparently on October 31st, everybody's going to be dressed up in their Halloween costume. And then this Jack guy comes and you can give him candy and he gives you stuff to get like limited research type stuff.
So you save up the candy and go trade it in.
Yeah, you give it to him and he gives you like spooky in-game rewards, it says. But yeah, and apparently I don't think it started yet. It might have, but the store, the little Able Sisters store, they are selling costumes. I already have a costume. I don't know where I got it from, but I got it like a while back, and so I've been wearing it. I put it on. It's like a skeleton. It's black with the bones all over it. It looks pretty cool. But I'm into this. Like every day I make sure I go in and like, and you can do pumpkin patches. So you can buy the seeds and then you do you grow the pumpkins and they grow different colors. So you can use those to make and like build stuff. So I like it. It kind of like got me back into the game. So just kind of wanted to share that information because it's not too late.
Not too late. Y'all can go join in on all the fun. So I guess the only question I have about this is, so you got a new event, so that's cool. But how does the game play now that you have like a lot of money?
So I like it now because I can just go to the store every day and buy whatever I want.
Oh, okay.
Like I think I did lose interest at first. I mean, I think I also got burnt out, but at first, yeah, because I had so much money, it wasn't as fun. But now that it's been a while, it's been like 3 months or 2 months. And I still go around and collect everything. I still go pick everything up and go sell it just cause.
I got to leave the room when that happens. Because you got like $80 million and you going around shaking trees for $10.
Yeah.
I can't get with it.
I know.
But it's your routine.
Yeah,
that was something you did help you progress in the game, and because it's your routine, you still do it.
Yeah, exactly. So on Halloween night, October 31st at 5 p.m. your local time, the Halloween celebration begins. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. All I know is the other residents will be in costumes, and the Jack guy's going to come, and you can give him that candy.
Okay.
There might be more that happens, but it's definitely been fun to kind of get back into the game. I also want to mention that I believe that there will be a Thanksgiving event and a Christmas event.
Okay.
We just don't know all the information yet about it.
I will say this about Animal Crossing. They have given those people who truly love the game a reason to stick with it. Because it has a lot of theme-based events.
Yeah.
And after that, after Christmas and Thanksgiving, you won't have maybe nothing in January, but then you have 2 holidays after that. You have one which is Valentine's Day, and then you have St. Patty's Day after that.
Yeah.
So it's theme-based aspects of the game. It keeps you in it.
And then Easter, they did a big Easter thing last year.
So you better go get your copy.
Yeah, right, Terrence. You better get back back on it.
This one, I like the Halloween theme, but if I'd have known about it at that time, I probably would have been. And the Christmas may be okay because I'm a big Christmas person.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, not so much.
Yeah. I do also want to mention too, starting November 1st, they're coming back with the amiibo cards. We luckily got the amiibo cards a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But they got real popular and people are wanting them again because you can use them to invite campers to your site.
I really think they need to do something with that though, because you can invite, but it was kind of limited.
Yeah, that's true.
And when I say limited, I mean it was kind of lame. So they really, especially if they're gonna make people they're trying to entice people to go out and spend money on these cards. Like if it were me, like I wouldn't go buy any of these new cards because you really couldn't do much with the character once they got to your island.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like
the only thing it's interesting to know is that, and you never can tell when these things are going to happen, but those amiibo cards are worth like a ton of money now, or they were going for a lot. Probably not worth a lot now, but they're coming out with more. But people were spending a lot of money to try to get their hands on some of them.
So the issue is also like with most cards, it's a chip in the card, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Once you open the card, does it still retains its value?
Well, probably not.
Well, it just depends. I feel like what was happening on Animal Crossing is that they had rare characters. Like maybe 1 in 1,000 people could get this particular type of character to come to their island and stay. So if you had the cards, maybe you had a better chance of doing something, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember all the ins and outs, but there was a lot of people in-game money and maybe even the black market outside real USD spending money to get a specific rare character to come to their island, because you can go to other people's islands and kind of steal their what are they called, campers, what are they called?
Yeah, basically
you can steal their people. If they were like ready to go and you went and talked to them, you can invite them to your island. So people actually had to like box in their rare characters so people couldn't get to it to talk to them to steal them. And you know, so I think the cards play a part into that. So I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna grab them all and about to hit the eBay.
No. Oh, one more thing. This is something that they announced in this article, but I didn't see this part of it, and it really threw me off. So I had this weird habit when I was first playing. Every day when I was done, this is embarrassing, I would go in my house and I would get in bed, like, and lay my character down and turn the lights off like I was going to bed, because it was always nighttime when I was done playing, and so I would like just put her in bed. And I did it again this one time I was playing. There's like a dreamland you can go to now. It's like, do you want to start dreaming? I was like, wait, what? And so it took me out of this dreamland. It basically says like you can go to like other people's dreams and people can come to your dream. But then it was like
Paprika?
Yeah. It was crazy. But then it was like, okay, before you do this, you're agreeing that everybody will see all of your information and all of your this, and they can come see your island and they can do all this stuff. And I was like, no. I don't know about that.
Are you sure you know you've been on that sinus medicine?
Well, maybe we need to like look at it. No, I'm sure I saw it. I mean, I'm not like hallucinating.
So anyway, I mean, that does sound cool. It sounds like it's enticing people to keep playing the game when they were ready to turn it off.
Yeah.
Like getting people hooked and addicted. Like, exactly. Oh, there's something new I gotta play. You know, I gotta keep going.
Yep.
Okay. Well, y'all ready to wrap up the show?
Yes.
Wrap up. What do we get? Big news. Universe J. Jor-El and what, something sinister? We got it.
Okay. I wrote it down.
Shout out to y'all. Congratulations on winning the
Gaming Sinister.
The Gaming Sinister. Congratulations on winning our first YouTube giveaway. Again, we've done other giveaways on Instagram before. So anyway, shout out to them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Hey. So anyway, again, people just trying to unfollow right now. All y'all clicking that button.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm just telling you now. If I get my hands physically on the second Xbox Series Xbox, we will give it away. So just stay put. Check out the videos. We got plenty of content out there for you.
That's it for this week's update. If you enjoyed the show, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. See you next week.
Don't you be afraid.